This week we got belly button, salty scent, and 2 mommies.
2 mommies?
Why are you surprised? There's so many 2 mommies out there.
No, I wish I had 2 mommies.
Do you really?
You really want 2 of your mom?
I wish I had 2
of your mom?
I don't think he knows what he said.
I wish I had 2 mommies that like kissing each other.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, buddy.
But it'd be your mommy though. So
But it'd be your mom, you freak.
Okay. Good point. But a very popular porn right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Worth scoping out. Worth checking out.
Didn't Joe say like incest porn is like the shit right now?
Yeah.
He's been saying that.
It's gigantic.
So if you look up porn right now, it's gonna be a bunch of incest porn.
Just go to Pornhub and those are like the main things.
Why? Like what?
That's always the worst when your favorite adult film star is in a thing and then she's like, oh, you're my brother, and it's like, oh, don't
Who's your
say
favorite adult
that.
film star?
Well, there's so many. I could spend the rest of the
Your
video.
favorite.
How long do we got?
That's why you just have to click on it and just not read the title, because then how would you know?
Well, yeah, but then it surprises you.
There's a dialogue, dude.
Oh, you're the best brother I ever had.
Audio on it. You just
Yeah, I always mute it. I'm like, I don't want to hear you.
Oh, that's a good point.
Girls don't like hearing it because that shit's so fake. But I think that's where the part that guys
girls don't make that noise.
But we want it.
Yes. Yes. But we,
Yeah, he's like barely touching her shoulder. Oh my god, oh my god. It's like, what?
But we want to believe that's the thing about it, though. It's like when I had a
You
girlfriend.
want minimal work that will get her off the most.
Well, no, it's because we get easily tricked. I remember when I was in high school, I thought, like, on different days, I was like, wait, my girlfriend has big boobs. And then I was like, wait, no, she doesn't. Because she would wear bras or different, like, bras or whatever. And then I'd be like, oh, sick, she does have big boobs. And then I'd be like, oh, wait, no, she doesn't. Like, I would get easily tricked because guys are like that.
Guys are easily.
Like you forget within like the week.
Right.
I mean, how old were you though?
I was 25.
Because that sounds like some new.
It still happens to guys, though. I'm telling you, it's still like that.
the sports bra, no sports bra type of thing.
But because guys,
Oh yeah, remember like there's that Jenna Marbles video a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Where she's like, hey, look, I'm on the swim team or like ski team or some shit like that. And that's because she's wearing a sports bra.
and it's because guys want to believe. We are always half full kind of guys, and we think the cup is half full, the bra cup.
Yeah.
We want it to be full.
All right, guys, for our first story, this woman, she's 23 years old from Jalisco, Mexico.
That's where you're from.
My family, yeah. That's the state.
Yeah.
And mine.
And yours too. That's where you guys are from. I knew that.
Yeah. So her name is Paulina.
Paulina.
Yeah, Paulina. And so she is a body modification fanatic. And back in 2015, she decided to remove her belly button.
Holy shit, you could do that?
She was trying to dehumanize herself.
Wow.
Because that's what makes us human. And so she then...
A lot of other things too.
There's a ton of other things.
Well, that's not the only thing, yeah.
Okay.
So then she then gave it as a present to her then boyfriend.
Oh.
They're not together anymore, but he still has her belly button.
Where is it?
So she had like an Audi or something?
This is...
She has nice lips.
She got rid of it. This is what it looks like.
Still, I can
Still looks like a belly.
I don't get it. What was it before?
And then, I don't know. I don't have a before.
I still see a belly button.
Yeah, sames.
Yeah, so this is her belly button.
Gross. It's so starry and like.
But why?
Because she wanted to dehumanize herself. She wanted to remove anything that like associated
Well, start
herself
walking on
with-
all fours then, bitch.
No, because also like she had a lot of issues with her family
But why give it as a gift?
because she wanted to give it as a gift. I don't know.
What she should have done is swap her butthole and her belly button. Way less human.
That's way less.
So she could have got somebody else besides a 3-year-old to do her tattoos. It might have helped out.
Yeah, so she also has a back corset they mentioned. I don't have a photo.
What is that?
Like piercings.
Yeah, and then like she put a ribbon through.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yee.
What if she fucking gets caught in a turnstile thing
I
or
hope
whatever? Oh my god.
It was like comedic way to like.
Stay away from those.
Dude, if I was her friend, I would just literally put magnets on her all the time, just like on every single one. Just
Oh.
like,
There's this.
That's not a friend.
Good friend. That's a good friend.
That's not a friend.
You mean if you're
And then you're like, let's go to the turnstiles. Be fun.
Just put her next to a really big magnet.
Or get a padlock and like put it through your gauges.
Yeah.
Gauge out ears.
That'd be tight.
That's so interesting to me how people modify their bodies. Like, there's other ones where they put like balls in their scalp,
Dude, the earrings ones is always pretty nuts, where they have those like,
stretch it, the gauges.
yeah, the gauges.
They'll gauge their nose. They'll gauge their.
Like the ones right here.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Anything. They'll gauge anything that they can.
What is with the gauging thing?
It's just body modification. People just.
Because they're like, it's my body. I can do what I want.
Well, I saw this cat who had no gauges in there anymore, so it was just like
Like the loose skin just flapping
it
around.
was nuts looking.
You
Like
have to have surgery for that.
it's the only thing I could look at the whole time I saw the guy.
It's pretty distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just really they see their body as this canvas that they just want to change. They'll even tattoo their eyeballs.
I know they have eyeball tattoos.
I've seen that.
I've seen some of those.
That's
I'm just too
insane.
pussy for any of it.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
I-
not any of it, but.
But I think that it's pretty badass that they do all this shit.
Yeah, or they'll split their tongue.
Would tattoos count as body modification?
Yes. Yeah, because you're modifying your body. You're modifying your skin.
Because I only think of it like that, like when it's like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, sleeves look good on some people. I'm like, you look way better with sleeves.
Yeah, only on some people.
On some people. Yeah, on some people it looks pretty.
People in this room right now. It's like,
No, I don't think it looks good on Bart.
I don't have sleeves, so it's got to be Bart.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have anywhere near a sleeve.
Wow, you're throwing shade at Bart? That never
no,
happened.
I'm saying it's like there's a person right there that has a sleeve.
I don't even remember I have a sleeve. Is this a sleeve?
That's the crazy thing too. Like you've had tattoos. I forget you have tattoos.
Me too. I don't even remember
too.
I have a tattoo.
I forget you have a tattoo too.
Yeah.
Does Taika ever play with them? With you guys?
Nah,
Oh, he looks at it sometimes and he's like pointing.
So cute.
not mine.
I'm like, don't touch my body modifications, bitch.
But yeah, so now Paulina's saying that she regrets it because she said it was impulsive,
So she wants it back? She wants it back on?
reckless, and that she regrets the reason why she did it. Because she was trying to remove herself from her family, like just trying to like
Oh.
But you know how you do that? You remove yourself from your family. You don't stay in the family and then remove your belly button. It's hilarious.
Just sitting along at the dinner table, just like, look.
Yeah, like
The idea that she comes home and she's like,
yeah.
I'm out. And they're like, and then she's like, well, good night.
Goes back to her room.
No.
I'm out.
Yeah.
That's a big fuck you though when you think about it.
To her mom. Yeah.
Mom, yeah, like you bitch. This was my first mouth. It's gone.
And then the mom goes, okay, I'll take your car away. She's like, oh, fuck.
Exactly. Mom's like, it's 8:30. You get your ass in bed. And she's like, yeah. I had no belly button now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Paulina said, even though I did it for the wrong reasons, it has now taught me I should think things through before acting, and it's a nice reminder that characterizes me.
At least she didn't like take her boobs off or something.
Oh, fuck.
Like, belly button, you can get around that.
Yeah, because it still looks like she has one.
She looks like, yeah.
Not in this one. This one,
What do you mean she didn't take her boobs off though?
No, at least she didn't do something.
Once you put a tattoo over
And
it.
she just cut it off and there's no nipples, no nothing. It's just,
I mean, I think that's still okay because it would have been crazier if she like took out all her teeth and removed her eyeballs. That for me would be like extreme.
removed her
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
herself.
Like, removing the coolest thing.
yeah, I think it's just the intentions. Like,
That's not the
I'm out
coolest
and no
thing, bro.
boobs too.
What?
I'm just picturing like I'm out and then no boobs and like no boobs. And
Yeah, there's some people that don't give a shit about.
Yeah, but they're doing it. They don't do it. They don't do it to go, I'm out, mom.
Right.
It's the intention and then the action that's paired with the intention doesn't make sense.
Right. That's what. Yeah. I get that. I'm on your team. I'm just saying that her removing her boobs isn't that crazy. That's all. The belly button is crazier.
All right, for
I think
our
boobs
next
would be
story,
crazier.
50 Cent recently decided to troll Ja Rule because you know they've been having this like 20.
Why is it keeping Ja Rule relevant though?
I know he is
He's like saving your career, Ja Rule. You better thank him.
for sure.
What would I do
50
without
Cent
you?
50 Cent posted this, and it's a Groupon to Ja Rule.
That's good. That's fucking good.
Funny, dude. He's a funny motherfucker.
Show in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And he commented it. He's like,
good
people
bird.
think I'm mean, so go see this. $15. Wait, what do I do now? LOL. And then he commented, I just bought 200 seats in the front so they can be empty. And then he posted this.
That's the shit you.
Oh shit.
He's like,
And he's there.
no. He photoshopped himself.
Oh, that's good.
That's some shit you would do if you got fucking.
I would. You're exactly right.
What he said was, what a show. I mean, just fucking great. Do it again. My kid went to the restroom. LOL. That's how he
amazing.
captioned that.
That
50
is
Cent's
some
awesome.
fucking spiteful shit. And I love
really,
it.
really
to
good.
fucking buy how many seats?
200. So it could be all empty.
And it helps Ja Rule.
It does.
Yeah, that's what Ja was like. Fuck it, I got paid.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
No, he did not say that. I'm sure he's performing and he's fucking sad a little bit. And
All Ja Rule has to do is like, hey, everybody move to the front.
Everybody get up. We should
And then he just made money and everybody just moved to the front. That's it.
but it's the consumer perception though.
No, it doesn't matter because everybody would just move to the front, move to the front, move to the front.
Yeah, and they can't wait.
I know, but if
I'm
I'm
one that went to the show, it's gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah, if I would feel bad, I show up and it's all empty, I'd be like, oh damn, that's fucking sad. And then he goes,
But it's not.
I'd be like, oh cool.
It's not because 50 Cent already put it out, so everybody knows why.
It's after the fact.
Or maybe because Ja Rule's older now, people don't want to sit that much closer because he looks older
It's
now.
actually before.
It's like maybe if you sit far away.
Everybody knows the joke, so all he has to do is say, move to the front. I got paid. What would I do without you? Just fucking move on.
Yeah, so then Ja Rule tweeted this. This beef is a joke to everyone except this little ape-looking bitch. She mad.
That's fucking funny.
And it's 50 Cent will make
That's
it.
actually a really good photo.
That's a good shot. I believe that Ja Rule probably did that himself.
Yeah,
I like how he picked one that it's like him to the side. It's funny.
that's actually really good.
That's pretty funny though.
And it's only appropriate that another black man calls another black man ape.
Oh, right, true. That's always interesting.
How do you guys feel if this escalates to like gunshots?
No.
It's escalated to stabbing already.
Oh, it did.
Who got stabbed?
50.
From Ja Rule's camp?
Wasn't he stabbed like 1,000 times or something?
Shot.
Yeah.
So
Shot 9 times.
Yeah, so
And I think back in the day, Young Buck stabbed one of someone in Ja Rule's crew on stage.
Ja Rule's cool. That's tight.
Rule's crew.
well, they didn't mention Young Buck in this breakdown of their 20-year beef.
They don't know their fucking history then.
Really?
Yeah, so in this breakdown here, they're saying that they got into a fight in Atlanta, and then that's where they were both booked to perform, and then both of their neck chains were broken.
Oh no.
And then 50 claims that there was a deal that was made to return it in exchange for a watch, but then Ja denied that.
So
Anyway,
they
then-
de-escalated from there. It's like
No.
next week he's gonna TP the guy's house.
No, so that was first.
Dude, that'd be great.
That was first. And then in March of 2000, that's when Ja and his crew decided to pay a visit to Fiddy. And then that's when they got into an altercation. And Fiddy suffered a stab wound. And then Ja Rule and this other rapper named Black Child, they were both arrested. But Black Child took the credit for the stabbing. And he was saying that it was in self-defense. But then in interviews, Fiddy says, like, he just downplays the incident.
It's so interesting. I wonder if when 50 Cent drinks water, just water comes out everywhere now.
All these holes.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking water pot for a plant and shit, just fucking everywhere, man. This guy has so many holes in his body now.
Ja Rule can't he can't burn back as hard either, because like that's pretty funny, like buying 200 seats and then just to hit him with the Photoshop where he looks kind of like Janet Reno or whatever. It's like, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not great. It's like, all right. But then, so that's why I feel like if 50 TP'd the guy's house, Ja Rule would hit him back and be like, thanks for all the free toilet paper, bro. It's like, okay, it's...
I think the only way he would have been able to get him back is if he did something so juvenile it was stupid. Like he shit in front of his door.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be so dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Set a bag of shit on fire or
He
something.
just has to like shit in front of his door and then just Photoshop 50's face on it.
I know, because I feel like 50's getting him pretty good, and then Ja Rule's like, well, I stole your mail.
That would be hilarious.
Hey, well, yeah.
I'd love for it to get to that point where they're just like doing like pranks on it.
Yeah, because they're getting older, so it's like...
Be tight.
Yeah, it's...
But I guess Ja's taking like the high road here, at least for now, because he was like, yeah, I get under 50 Cent's skin. I love it.
It's true though, he does get under his skin. And for me, it's like, dude, Ja Rule is so irrelevant now. Like, I don't even like using that word, but he really is. And you're a bajillionaire. So what's the point? Like, it's making him more money.
50's a bajillionaire?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ridiculously rich. It's just like, it's making Ja Rule more money, it's making him more relevant, and then it's making you look petty. So what was the point of this? It's like...
But it makes him look funny.
For the bit.
For the shits and giggles.
It makes him look funny. I like him a little bit more now that he did that.
It's funnier than hell, I agree.
I just wouldn't, if I really hated somebody, I wouldn't put more money in their pocket.
Yeah, it's weird when you're 50 Cent and you're up here and like you've had like fucking two shitty video games made about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like Ja Rule, it's like, dude, like he's so far down there, you know?
It's like, why would you give it more?
But sometimes it's also fun to be petty too.
Pettiness, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Petty walk.
All right, for our last story, for the first time ever, there was a baby that was born that was carried by both of his mothers.
How?
Yeah, this baby was carried by both mothers.
So it's like, hey, I do 3 months, you do 3 months.
Was it because they retracted the egg from one mama and then the other mama was like the surrogate?
Or did they scissor each other and the baby swam through the vagina?
Oh.
Stupid. So it was that.
heard about
but,
that.
Yeah.
But one up that. So that's already a common thing where people use, like in the same-sex couple, 2 females, like one will use the egg and the other one carries. It's been a thing. But
Old hat.
so the new thing here is effortless IVF, and it's a cheaper way of doing the traditional IVF, which is in vitro fertilization. And I'm gonna play this video and they'll explain how it happens.
Oh, cute baby.
This is Stetson Lane Coulter.
What?
Liz Coulter
Stetson.
called the 5-month-old their miracle baby.
How cute.
That Mr. Stetson came into this world was pretty special.
Through effortless IVF, instead of placing the sperm and eggs in
Treadmill?
incubators, they go into an invo cell. This
called an
device
invo
is
cell.
placed in the body for 5 days where fertilization occurs and early embryo development begins.
What are you doing, cowboy?
In the Coulter's case, after 5 days, Bliss had the invo cell removed. The embryos were frozen, and then one was transferred to Ashley. She carried the baby to term.
So the difference here is in traditional IVF, without that invo cell device, the fetus is created, or what is it called? The embryo, it's created in an incubator. But instead of that incubator, they put it in that device, and then the one that
Put in the mommy.
she incubates it in her uterus for 5 days. And then they take it out and then they inseminate it into, or what?
So it's still not 50-50.
It's not 50-50.
It's like 99-1.
Just the fact that they, for sure, because the first one, she was never actually pregnant.
Yeah.
It's only one of them that was pregnant.
Oh, they played us for headlines, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they both carried the baby,
Yeah, technically.
technically.
I mean, that's like me saying I technically carried Taika because he lived in my ball sack for a little bit.
Well, half of time.
No, because it's
Not the full type.
Yeah, half. Well, like one arm, one leg was living in my ball sack. And then,
Literally fucking what I said, half.
yeah.
he's like less than half.
No, but
Let him explain himself, all right?
But our situation is more fair than theirs because mine's actually 50-50.
It is
There's
fair.
99-1.
Yeah, that's not.
No, it is.
That's not as fair.
Because one of the eggs was from the first one.
Sounds like a group project where somewhere like one person does most of the work and the other person's like, oh, but I'm putting my name on it still.
Tyka's stage right now too, because he's so like explorative.
Yeah.
He's very cognizant. So remember, I was at your guys' house, and then he was playing with the little musical thing.
Yeah.
And then I was putting it, and I was tapping on it, and then he would look at it, and he would tap on it, he would look at me, and then he goes to another one, he taps on it, looks at me, because he's like looking for a response. You know, I'm like, oh, look at him, he's like learning and shit, and I'm putting it to other things. I'm tapping on it again, he taps on it, he looks at me and smiles. He's trying to figure out what the fuck it eats. I'm so cool, dude.
Those are his smart moments. There's other moments you give him a xylophone, he pulls it off and sticks it in his mouth.
All right.
He's pretty smart too, because he's like, I don't want to use it this way. I'm gonna do my own shit.
Pulling off the xylophone
Yeah, he pulled them
notes,
off.
and he goes,
Dude, that was the whole time. That was the whole time at his birthday thing. He's just trying to kill himself the whole time. I was like, this kid he's like running towards the pool just to and it's like, nope. And Bart's just like, every time he picks something off the ground to eat it, nope. Like the whole, I fucking love it. It's so funny.
That's what toddlers do.
Yeah, they spend the whole time doing that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have them.
Are you guys talking about it now?
I don't know, man. We just actually
That
talked
was a
to
big
Ann.
inhale.
We just talked to Ann and Christina actually on a podcast about this, where it was like, should we fucking even have kids at all? And Aunt kind of winked me a little bit.
What does that mean?
Well, he's kind of like,
Totally.
hey, bro, it's great. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh, you trying to tell me something? But you
was there
No,
a
he was
portion?
the one that wanted it, like
Yeah, the
so
most.
hard.
Yeah, before.
No, I know before.
Oh.
But I think now he's got some regret.
It's a lot of responsibility. I think like if
Yeah.
you're like not mentally prepared for it, then it's gonna be shit in the beginning.
Dude, I asked them out straight up. I was like, do you guys have free time anymore? And they're like, and I was like, oh God.
Like a scene from Get Out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we did.
But it's still great. Every time I look at her, it's so great. I'm like, okay, but you don't have any free time? That's big for me, bud. Like having me time.
A kid, you'll never have free time.
That's
Because
what
you're
I'm saying.
taking care of this kid.
Yeah.
Depends on how good of a parent you are. If you want to be a shit parent, then
Yeah, if you want to be a TV parent.
I could be a TV parent.
Yeah, then you
I
have
can
a
be a
bunch
TV
of free time.
That could be me.
Yeah.